Welcome to another Let's Talk Business podcast with Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. I am your host, Howard Johnson, and we have a bunch of guests here with us today. At least three. It's three of y'all up here, right? I can count.
I count three.
Okay. All right. Well, we have Miss Lucretia Holman. Everybody call her Bobby, though. And Bobby is actually one of my co-hosts most times, but today she is in a different capacity today. We'll talk about that. Miss Rosalind, that's my girl over there, y'all. Look at her. She is super fly. Hey, Miss Ross, how you doing? And Mr. Michael Jordan.
Yes, sir.
Everybody keep calling him Archer, though. I don't know why. Why would y'all call him Archer?
Because that's the name of his company.
Oh, Archer is the name of his company, so they would call him Michael Archer, but his last name is Jordan.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to talk about them. They are our honorees. We are having our gala. It is coming up. It is right around the corner, our VIP soiree, and then our gala is that Saturday, which is May the 15th, isn't it?
Yes.
And then May the 14th is the VIP soiree. We're
Yes.
just going to hang out around 6 o'clock in the evening and have a good time at the Elegante Hotel in Beaumont. If you haven't got your tickets, you might want to hurry up and get them because you got about a week left. So, first, let me thank our sponsor. We have a sponsor that's sponsoring the whole month of May. It is MD Anderson Cancer Center, and they are sponsoring us for this whole month of May. We appreciate and thank the MD Anderson Cancer Center, the leader in cancer patient care, research, education, and prevention, for sponsoring our May Let's Talk Business podcast. On May the 28th, MD Anderson will actually be in the building. Dr. Miguel Rodriguez Biggis and Community Relations Manager Jeanette Lestrade. I hope I said their names right so I don't get in trouble. Lestrade. See, I got it wrong. So they're going to join us to discuss the importance of colorectal cancer screening and to share information about the programs and services that MD Anderson offers in the greater Houston community. So don't miss it, May the 28th. I'm going to go over it again just in case you missed it already. So let's get down to business. Let's talk to these good people that came in here to hang out with us today. I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Bobby Holman, and I am the Vice President of Region 2, Galveston, with Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce.
Okay. Miss Ross.
Good morning. I'm Rosalind Johnson, and I am the owner of KKP Enterprises, LLC, Solid Waste Collection, Management, and Disposal.
Oh, that's what's up.
Good morning. My name is Michael Jordan, and I am the CEO of Archer Business Services.
And what is Archer Business Services?
Archer Business Services is a facility service company. We specialize in cleaning services, pest control, and other facility services for commercial properties.
Okay, perfect. So let's get right down to some questions, man. I'm going to ask all y'all some questions about, my first question is, to Bobby. Well, it's for everybody. So while I'm asking Bobby, y'all can think about giving me an answer for it. So how did you get here? How did you get to, okay, so you're the vice president, but do you do anything else outside of the vice presidency? And what is it? And then how did you get there?
Okay, yes, I do.
Because, wait, I'm looking at this blouse and this thing is gangster. I'm feeling that girl. Don't be blushing on camera yet. It's nice.
Thank you. I'm the owner of a God-inspired boutique.
Woo-hoo.
And I started my journey here. I started selling Christian T-shirts out the trunk of my car.
Oh, wow.
Under duress. I did not want to answer the call when God said, that's what I want you to do. And so it just evolved, and I went from, selling Christian T-shirts out of the trunk of my car to a God-inspired boutique. It's been an amazing journey.
Okay. So that's how you got there.
That's how I got
there. Miss Roz, the solid waste queen.
Wow.
How did you get there?
It started in my kitchen, actually.
Uh-huh.
KKP stands for Kiki's Pickles.
Uh-huh.
And that was a labor of love that I did in my kitchen with my granddaughter.
Okay.
Her name is Kiara, a.k.a. Kiki.
Uh-huh.
And then I started going to small business women's events. And then when I got in those rooms, I saw that I needed to get out of the room of the kitchen for real business, for a successful business, for prosperous business, and to be able to leave a real legacy.
Come on.
So, KKP Enterprises, LLC, is where I am today, and that's how I got here.
And what is
Wow.
a KKP?
Yeah, what is this? What is it? What is? Tell us again what it is. I know what it is.
Keeping Kingdom Promises.
Okay,
Mm.
that's what's up.
That's it.
Y'all heard that out there on the podcast listening. You keep them promises that you make to the kingdom.
There
They'll
you
take
go.
care of you.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Jordan.
Yes, yes. All right. Well, my journey is slightly different. It started as a kid. So my dad actually started a janitorial company like in the 90s. And the family worked it. It was kind of like a side hustle type of thing.
Okay.
And, you know, just to put food on the table. So my
Yes.
dad started this thing, and we learned the trade. I mean, you know, when other kids was waking up Saturday morning, watching cartoons, eating cereal, we were out cleaning buildings, you know.
Wow.
So I've been doing this for 20 plus years, and I've gotten to this point. Of course, when I graduated from high school, excuse me, y'all. When I graduated from high school, I went to Prairie View A&M, graduated from there. But me, along with my brothers, we still were into the trade. We was trying to find a way to make, you know, a little extra money. So we were still going out, knocking on doors, and trying to, you know, get business. It wasn't until 2016 to where I said, okay, let's get serious about this thing, you know. So we made it official. We got our LLC. You know, we started partnering with people. Became members of the chamber and start to try to do corporate business instead of just you know, a side hustle. We turned it into a legit business. So we just learned the game. We learned the game, and that's how we got here. It's a lot more that went on in between there, but generally that's how we got here.
Okay, that's cool.
Can I interrupt and just ask a question?
You're not hosting this week, Bobby. You
Go ahead. What was the defining moment? What was the aha moment when you said, "Wait a minute, we're on to something"? What
The
was that
aha
like?
moment was when, because I used to be a teacher. I was
Okay.
a teacher. I got my degree in to teach.
Okay.
So the aha moment, I knew I always wanted to be in business. I always wanted something for myself. But the aha moment was when I started making more money in my side hustle than I did in my quote unquote profession. And I just knew it was a bigger, something bigger that I wanted. And that was the moment. It was you know, I just had to make a hard decision. And so that was 2017 when I made that decision.
Probably the best decision you ever made,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. I'm gonna start on this end. What brought you to the chambers? How did you hear about the chambers, and what made you join?
What brought me to the chambers?
Somebody told you about it. One of your friends.
You
was
know,
like,
I just started researching because I was just I was out and I was walking the streets. Just I needed help.
Okay.
I needed help. You know, I was beating myself up trying to do it all myself, and I needed resources. So, you know, I just started researching, trying to make some allies, and who should I talk to, who should I partner up with, and, you know, and I'm trying to remember how did I become a part of Tri-County. I can't remember exactly.
That's all right. Don't hurt yourself.
But,
and it was a good decision.
It was a good decision. I knew we needed help, and I reached out for help. So,
That's good. You know, it's good that you say it like that because a lot of people know they need help, but they don't do the second part. They don't reach out. And here at Tri-County, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself.
exactly.
Wow.
You know, Miss Roz, what brought you to Tri-County? And don't point at Bobby because I'm just kidding.
No. Actually, going back to the in the room thing. So I was in another room with a group of business women, and they had a speaker.
Okay.
And actually, the night that I was in that room, I was about to detach myself from that group, and I just went to make sure that I was making the right decision. And then there was this lady that came to speak.
What was that lady name?
Leandria.
Yeah.
Miss Leandria.
For those that don't know, Miss Leandria is the president and founder for Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. But please go on. Tell us about
And
this.
I couldn't. I mean, she was
Dynamic.
captivating.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah, you can tell it's a part of her.
Mm-hmm.
Like it runs
It's
through
genuine.
her veins.
It's
Yeah,
genuine.
and it runs through her veins. You
It's
could tell.
genuine. She
So
genuinely.
I left there like calling Bobby. She wasn't there. It's like, you gotta meet this lady. You gotta meet this lady.
Mhm.
So, hence, I'm a lifetime international Tri-County Black Chamber member.
So, okay, folks, for those of y'all that don't know, just to be a member is cool, but see, lifetime and an international member, that's some stuff there. That's some stuff there. And I mean, so it's just being a member gives you the mission that we set out for, and that's to gather business tools and resources and disseminate that to business firms, to member firms, to offer entrepreneurial parity and economic prosperity in the region and internationally. That is, in a nutshell, I didn't do it verbatim, but that is Tri-County's mission, is to gather resources and tools for the members. Member firms mean the people who are members of Tri-County are the ones who get that service. So, Miss Leandria does that, Tri-County does that. Like, when people call me and say, hey, I talked to Miss Leandria, she told me to call you. At that point, from that point on, whatever information they want, if I have it, I provide it. And it's not, oh yeah, it's going to cost you this to do it. No, you're a member. I'm the vice president. So I'm here to provide that service. So, it's cool.
And
I'm
really
glad,
how it-
I'm glad you joined.
It costs you more not to.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do a business, if you're really trying to do a successful business, it costs you more not to be a part of this.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I tell people, like, for me, well, I'm going to let Bobby talk first. Come on, Bobby. How you get here, girl? Ross kind of just told us part of it. We know you had to go meet Miss Thompson, you know. But come on, tell us the rest.
Well, I kind of like Roz's story. I had connected with an organization, and there was a disconnect and that kind of thing, and so I was just like, oh, I'm not doing this. And so my friend here went to this meeting, and she called me, and she was like she probably hadn't even left
From
the parking lot. She
It
hadn't left the
was,
parking lot, right?
It was.
And so she was like, you got to meet this lady. You got to meet. I look, I don't want to meet anybody. You know, I was all in my feelings, you know, and I was like, no, I don't want to meet anybody. And so she and another friend of mine, they just kind of wouldn't let it go. And so
Aren't you
I was
glad
like,
that they
okay.
wouldn't let it go?
Oh, man. Yeah. And so the rest is history.
Okay.
That speaker was Leandria Thompson. So, yeah.
And so, for me, my story is kind of the same. Like, I've been in business since 2002, and I ran a business, and that's exactly what it was. It was just a business. I was operating under a DBA. I didn't have my LLC. Well, I got my LLC before I met Ms. Thompson, but at the time I met her, I still, you know, my bank account was still under a DBA. So things just were not set up like a business should be. And Ms. Thompson took the time to tell me exactly what I needed, how to do it, and not only did she tell me what I needed and how to do it, she took the time and did everything for me. And I said, you know what? I'm paying for this service. I don't mind paying for that service because it set up my business to where it was a legitimate business. I was recognized by everybody as a business, not just my friends, not just Harris County where the DBA was registered, but it's a LLC, so it's recognized across the state of Texas. And I'm also an international member. I'm a President's Club member. I pretty much went all the way in with it. I'm pro Chambers all the way around, so. You know, I tell people, listen, if you come in to complain to me about something the Chambers did or something that happened, you know, something that the Chambers is making a decision to do, then you're talking to the wrong person because I'm Team Chambers all the way. Because she helped me understand business and looking at Texas. And this is for people who are listening now. If you're in Texas
and you want to start a business or you have a business right now, there's absolutely, unequivocally, no reason that you should not be able to make money, because the state has different programs and certifications for people in business, especially if you're a minority. And I don't even like that word minority,
Right,
especially
right.
if you fall into the categories of what's classified as a minority. You have the opportunity to go after certain certifications that will allow you to make money in your business, regardless to what business you have or what you do. Like this young man, he was teaching, and he had a side hustle, and that side hustle exceeded what he was making sitting on a 9 to 5 every day, and he got a first-hand experience of what a business, your own business, can do for you versus you working for somebody else. And I tell people this all the time: if you put 8 hours of work towards your business, like you put 8 hours of work towards somebody else's job, your business will always take care of you.
That's right.
Always.
That's right.
And I want to attest to that as well with Leandra, Miss Thompson. I just want to attest to her authenticity and just the genuine vibes when I first joined the chamber, and how far that I've grown since I've met her.
All right.
You know, I thought I knew something. You know, it was more on just a consumer to by a producer to consumer level, but she taught me and was patient with it as well. So I heard all you guys, you know, give her recognition. I want to do the same because, you know, she's very appreciated in the chamber in the whole. So
thank you. And you just attest to what our mission statement is. Like you said, you grew. So that's helping member firms to achieve entrepreneurial parity. That means growth in your business. That means that your business grows. And economic prosperity. As your business grows, then that means you make money, you stimulate the economy, you prosper in an economic state. So growth and prosperity go together when it comes to owning your own business. So, but let me get on. We got some more questions to get to, so let me get to this next question. And I'm gonna stay on this end. We're gonna come back this way.
Okay.
How did you feel when you received the notification that you were nominated?
It was a gratifying feeling. I mean, I shared a little bit about my history, and you know, the humble beginnings of it. So to be
Started from the bottom, now we here.
yeah, started from the bottom, now we here. You know, so I mean, it was a good feeling. You know, to be recognized and honored in business is. I mean, I can't put it in words. It's a great feeling.
Yes.
You know, I'm here for it.
That started from the bottom, now we're here. That's my middle son's motto.
Started in the kitchen, now we here.
Yeah, okay.
That's gonna be yours.
But it was a surprise because I didn't see myself in that light. So now I'm learning to look at myself differently. Number one, because there's something that's seen in me that I didn't see.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, and that's a lot. You never realize who looks at you or who watches you outside of you know yourself. You always, and we're always our hardest critics. So yeah.
So now I'm pitching. I'm recruiting for my sidekick here. And I was telling my son and one of his friends yesterday. My son's brother has a business, and I was telling him yesterday about the chamber and what he needed to do and how he needed to get involved. And I got kind of passionate about it because I do realize now that if there's a business in you, birth it.
Yeah.
You know, do what you got to do. You know, Galveston is a small town, but I was telling him, if you want to stand upside down on one hand on 25th Street in Galveston, you can make money at it. Somebody will pay to come watch you do that. So, you know, if it's in you, you know, get it out. And come to the chamber.
Bobby, how you feel about that nomination, girl?
It's you know, like Michael said, it's really humbling because I just never to go from I don't want to meet anybody, you know, I don't want to, and so but I am passionate about whatever I commit to. It's going to be all or nothing, you know, and so when I got started, and you know, I just never thought just being a part of the chamber and then having a seat on the board and then just growing from there. You don't do it for the recognition or what you think is gonna come. You just do it because it's like a buy-in.
That's when the reward comes, though.
But, yes.
When you're not looking for it.
Yes.
When you're not doing it because it is.
Yes,
It
and
always
then
happen like that.
yes, and then you see the possibility that the possibilities are endless with this thing, and you want to tell everybody. You know, you just want to tell everybody, and just like you said, if you commit 8 hours to your business like you do to a job, well, for me, it was like little in, little out, much in, much out, and so that's what it has been to just get this thing and internalize this thing, and then you put your own flavor onto it, and then you just run with it, and people is like, yeah, I want to do it. Yeah, I want to do it. So.
See, me, if I would have got nominated, I wouldn't have been humbled. I would have dropped the mic and did a spin, and I would have moonwalked across the stage.
Moonwalk.
And,
Wow.
and to our listeners and our viewers, he's not lying. Bad grammar intended. He ain't lying, y'all. He would have done all that. Michael Jackson and all that, yeah.
Okay, so while we taking a quick break, a little laugh break, again, our May podcast sponsor is MD Anderson Cancer Center. And again, we appreciate and thank the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center. Again, they're the leader in cancer patient care, research, education, and prevention. I love the signs that I see for MD Anderson cancer because the sign has cancer in it. And it has everybody sees that sign.
Yes.
And I really love that approach. I love that attitude. So I'm a really honored to have them sponsor our podcast. And then in May the 28th, I got to make sure I'm here. MD Anderson's Dr. Miguel Rodriguez Biggest and Community Relations Manager Jeanette Lestrade.
Yes.
I got it right, yeah. They're gonna come out. They're gonna come out and join us, and they're gonna discuss the importance of getting colon tested. Because it says colorectal, cancer, but I'm breaking it down so people can understand it. I know what it means, and I can pronounce it. But getting your screening, it's really important that you get that screening because I've looked at the statistics, and a lot of people get colon cancer, have colon cancer, and don't know. They don't get screening, and it's too late.
Yeah.
And you never want it to be too late with cancer. I'm not even a doctor, and I'm telling you guys this. And they're going to share information about the other programs and services that they offer to the Greater Houston community. Again, we thank MD Anderson Cancer Center for sponsoring our podcast for this entire month.
And I'm glad you said that about the colorectal, because men are
scared of it.
Men.
Ain't nobody finna. I ain't gonna say the rest
the
of it.
men.
Hey,
the men.
Bros, man, go in there.
Yeah.
If you over 40, it's not too early. If you 50, you definitely waiting too long. And you haven't had it, you're waiting too long.
Yeah.
Brothers, go in there and get that checked out, man. Colon cancer is very, 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 very common in males, especially black men.
Yes.
So.
Just not to interrupt, but my college roommate was 25 years old. He died from colon cancer.
Oh, wow.
So it's real. You know, it don't matter even if you're 20 years old or 25 or your lifestyle has a part to do with it. But regardless, black men, we need to check up on that.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was just thanking MD Anderson for sponsoring us, but we're always looking for sponsors here at the Chambers. And if you want to be a sponsor, just reach out to us, 832-875-3977. Again, 832-875-3977. Again, coming up, May the 15th, our Business Choice Awards. Greatness in Business. You see 3 of them right here in front of you. Greatness in Business. So let's get back to this.
Okay.
The next question is, what does this award mean to you? But you guys have already talked about that. So I'm gonna skip that question and go to our next question. Ms. Bobby.
I thought you were gonna keep starting down there.
No, we went that way first, and then we came back this way.
Think
Now we're
about
gonna
it.
go back this way. See, that's why I
Get the
told
perfect answer.
Bobby, let me host this thing.
My bad, my bad, my
You are
bad.
not in the. What capacity are you on this show today?
I'm a guest.
Okay. I have to tell when I be driving and people be over in the passenger seat saying, "What? No, you're supposed to." I said, "What capacity are you in this vehicle right now?" When you driving, you do what you want to do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding with Bobby. Please don't take that serious. So, where do you see your business in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see my business globally.
Okay.
And I don't want to share too much, but I definitely see my business globally.
Okay. I'm gonna look at your vision board later. I'm coming
Yes.
over your house.
Yes.
Bobby,
Yes.
let me see that vision board.
Yes, definitely globally.
Ms. Ross, the
I
next
see.
5 years.
I see my business empowering, enriching, and encouraging lives of people that I look at every day.
Okay.
That's part of the passion that I have,
Mhm.
and that's part of the reason that I chose this business, because you don't have to have a degree to do what we're doing.
Mhm.
So I can help my neighbor across the street who now sits under the tree.
Mhm.
I can empower him.
Mhm.
And I want to make sure that I do that. I want to pay livable wages.
Yeah.
So I want to empower, see myself empowering
That
so
is-
many, especially African American men.
Overstood.
Mm-hmm.
Overstood.
Okay. 5 years, I see my business continuing to expand. We definitely want to go national, expand to a few more cities in Texas. But overall, I just want to make just an impact. We want to give back. We want to have programs and a structure set up to where we naturally give back. Anybody who's a part of the company is going to carry that same mentality, or any leader in the company is going to carry that same mentality. And we just want to continue to grow, and we want our name to be synonymous with just great service, and we want to give everybody a exceptional experience.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Quick question, yes or no answer.
Mhm.
Do you have a 1-year plan?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Why not? You knew this was coming.
But because I'm
No, I'm not
just
gonna
trying
put you on the
to,
spot
because
like
I
that.
always said short or small attainable goals for myself. You know, I
Then
don't
you
say
have a
go-
1-year plan.
but I'm saying, but my mind went another way.
Yeah.
And see, that's kind of, I'm still trying to find the balance between my businesses and my chamber appointment. You know, and so that's been like the hardest thing for me is, okay, I'm going to commit this much time to the chamber, and I'm going to commit this much time to my business. And sometimes, and especially for the chamber, I set these small goals for myself, and never anything that's just like crazy, like set yourself up for failure kind of thing. So it's just finding a balance. And when you ask the question, when you said the 1-year thing, I had to flip, because like right now, I've set a goal for myself by May 15th.
So the answer was yes, y'all. It was yes. It was yes. She wanted me to ask her what her goals was.
But I'm not going to tell you.
That's fine.
I'll reveal it when I reach it, because I've
Yeah.
already claimed that I'm going to reach it.
Yeah. And I mean, that's all the goal is. It's just the object of one person's aim.
Okay.
You know,
Object of one person's aim.
their ambition or effort. You know,
Okay.
it's
Break
an
it down.
aim,
Break it
aim
down
or
for me.
desired result. That's all the
Yes,
goal is.
yes.
So if you have a short-term goal, if I say 1 year, that means from today to the following year. If it's a goal that falls in there, if it's a 1-month goal, then it's in your
Right.
1-year plan.
Right.
So,
I got you.
That's all. So she meant yes, everybody. Let me ask this again. Do you have a 1-year goal?
Yes, I do.
Yay!
Oh, word.
Bobby know I love her. That's my girl. Don't stay on Bobby. I be messing with her
All the
about
time.
her clothes, cause she come here. She be sharp, y'all. She be sharp. Roz too, though. Roz, man. Miss Johnson be clean, y'all.
Johnson.
Miss Johnson be clean. So, the 16th annual Business Choice Awards and Games.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. I already got my tux and everything. I learned how to tie a bow tie now, so I'm
Man,
ready.
they got
I'm good.
clip-ons, man.
Man, that ain't the real deal. Like the
Yeah.
person told me, was like, if it's a clip-on, it's not a bow tie. It's a clip-on.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bow tie is a bow tie.
Mhm.
Clip-on's a
Okay.
clip-on.
Hey, well,
Okay.
I wear clip-ons, and if it still look like a bow tie, you
Yeah.
can't tell the difference.
Don't listen to Howard.
I know how to tie them too, though, but sometimes the clip-on is just a lot easier.
Easier, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you
I'm
ready?
very ready, and I've
Okay,
made sure that
okay.
all the women that are going to be my guests know that it's my night.
Yes.
So
Not theirs.
yeah, it's my night, not your night. I will be the belle of the ball. So whatever it is you're planning on doing, tone it down.
Mhm.
Y'all heard that?
She's
man.
not lying
You're
either,
right.
I
Howard.
know. I already know.
She has
I already know.
She
I
has
can't wait
already.
to see. I can't wait to see Bobby's outfit. Like I want to see everybody's outfit,
Mhm.
but especially Bobby. So Bobby got a boutique. She came up here for her photo shoot and the video thing. Wait, when y'all see her video play on the thing at the gala, that dress she had on, I was like, oh man.
You know how you tell your children what goes on in this house stays in this. Not if Howard know it. Not in the chamber house. He gonna tell it. He gives me a hard time, and it's in love, and I receive it that way.
Yeah, that's all it
But
is.
I'm laughing at Roz because she's telling the truth.
Yeah.
She has already sent out.
Don't be trying to get me
she
off
served
of you.
notice.
Back
She
on
said,
the house.
"Look,
Tone
it's
it
my
down.
night. It's my night." You know, so don't be trying to steal my shine. Don't be trying to steal my shine. But I'm not quite ready for the gala, Howard. I'm not quite ready. I have my sisters, my younger siblings, and my daughter who are, you know how your family think, your children think they know more than you. Well, you're too young, Michael, but your children think it's like a role reversal.
Yeah.
And so my daughter is like, well, are you doing this? Are you getting a face beat? What is that?
When
A
you get your face beat,
The
you don't know
lingo
what that
just
is?
changed.
But
Just
see,
getting your makeup done, your eyebrows arched, your hair laid.
She's trying to help you out.
yeah, she's trying to help me.
Yeah, that's
But see, I don't wear makeup.
Yeah.
I don't wear makeup, and she's like, but Mom, you should really do it because
No.
it's your night and blah 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 blah, and they just trying to tell me what to do, and so I'm not ready, Howard. I'm not
my
ready.
daughter's the same way.
Yeah.
She try to tell me, thinks she know more than me until I have to help her
Yes.
with her homework. I guess my daddy is smart. But yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about the chambers for a few minutes. Like here at the chambers, we're here for people that are in business. We're here. You've heard the people talk about the chambers. We're here to connect your business to the money. That's what you're in business for. You're in business to make money. We know business, and our members make business happen. We service.
The game, that's the part I like. The game.
We service, all fields. We service construction, logistics. We have a truckers alliance for the logistics. We have a construction alliance, and what that means is that you align your company with other companies to go after larger projects. We service administrative. We help with marketing, service and products. Like you provide a service, more so than a product. And then we help you to access opportunities and a lot of other stuff here at the chambers. Like we have internal trainings. We have lunch and learns where we do lunch and learns. We have what is it? Learn After 5. What's it called?
The Business After 5
Business
mixers.
After 5 mixers where you come out and you network. The Chambers is a big network. We have a 2021 business book that lists a lot of the businesses in the Chambers. Like I flipped through that book. I've been a member for God knows how long.
But I flip through that book and I see new member firms in there all the time. So, make sure if you're a member of the chamber, pick up the business book, because it may be a service that you need or that
Right.
you're looking for, that book will detail, and you don't know that they're in the chambers. I always, 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 always ask people to support member firms. If you're a chamber member and it's a member in the chambers that has something you're looking for,
Yes.
or they do something that you're trying to get done, support that member firm. It also gives you a bit of recourse if there is some issues. You can always contact the chambers and say, hey, look, I did business with this member, didn't go quite right. Can you help me get some resolve? And as a chambers, we make sure that any business that's conducted through chamber members, from chamber members, is that they're rectified, and that everyone is satisfied in the applicable satisfaction. Nothing that's overkill, or I wanted this but they gave me this, but I only paid for this, but I should have got that. So we make sure that it's applicable. That's a good word. Yeah. Also, we have opportunities to sponsor a small business. If you're a larger business and you want to sponsor a small business, we have that opportunity. And we have so much stuff. We have procurement opportunities that are out there. But those are for members only. So, you on our website, if you go to our website, Tri-County Regional Black Chamber.org, you can if you're a member, you can log in and open up a lot of that stuff. We have Presidential Club members. The Presidential Club members are members who come in and they're in a elite club, and they're also, they're partners. They're ooh, what is going on with my pronunciations today? They're strategic partners. I was going to butcher that. We have a bunch of strategic partners that we, do business with, and that, help out the chambers. They recognize chamber members and member firms. Quick question. Do you have your hub?
Absolutely.
Do you have your
Yes.
hub? Do you have your hub?
Yes.
Okay. DBE?
Not yet. Working on it.
Working on it.
No.
Okay. No, you should have said working on it.
Working on it. We do. We have DBE, but it's for Metro.
That's fine.
So, yeah.
It's still DBE is DBE,
Still
whether it's
Well,
whether you went through Metro
agency,
to get it.
yeah, the agency is
It
Metro.
doesn't matter the agency that you got it through. It's still.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
See, you got it. So they working on it. You got it.
Mhm.
So these, what I'm asking questions about people is just to show you the services that the chambers provides for their members. The chamber's helping you with your DBE.
Yes.
You too.
Yes.
And you got your DBE through Metro,
Mhm.
but the chambers helped you with your hub.
Yes.
Your hub.
Yes.
Your hub.
Yes.
So these are certifications that allow you to connect your business to the money.
Yes.
Same thing I was talking about. I'm just kind of, refreshing people as to what I'm saying is not just fluff.
Mm-hmm.
The chambers actually does what they say that they will do for you. They help you with stuff. They help you get to these certifications, wherein the certifications put you into the money. So there's a website called the Electronic Business Daily, and I always plug this website. I love that website. But when you get on that website, you have to be hub certified to go after the jobs. They have anything from supplying toilet paper for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to cutting the grass at a construction site for 9 months while the place is under construction, keeping the lawn maintained. It's so much opportunity out there when you have a business, and you have to be able to access the information, and that's what the chamber does for people.
Resources and information.
Yeah.
Yes, and I like what you said, Michael, about needing help. And one of the things I love about the chamber is the connections.
Exactly.
And when you go on our website, I always tell people to always click on our services tab and always click on our testimonials, because we're in an age of technology, and when you go and buy something online, you always look at the reviews. You always look at the reviews, and so with the chamber, the testimonials are our reviews. And there's one gentleman, it may have been you. There's one gentleman on there that talked about because he was connected with the chamber, he was able to get the exposure and to connect him with who he needed to connect with, and his business grew. And he said, if he had tried to do that on his own, it would have taken years.
Exactly.
But because of the connection, and it's just like,
Yeah,
you know,
that was me.
Yeah, okay, okay. And then it was just like your parents used to tell you, or your grandparents would say, you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Exactly.
You know, and so being connected to the chamber, it's huge because we are so well connected.
Exactly.
You know, and so yeah.
And I just want to piggyback off that real quick, because I know so many people with you know, great work ethic, you know, hustles. They got great ideas, but they can never really get it out because it's like they don't know what to do or where to go. So I would advise the chamber is a great step in finding out how to put your idea together, how to get it out, because you get the resources, you get the information. I mean, and Miss Thompson has been so vital into helping me. I mean, she's not going to do all the work for you, but she will lead you in that direction. And I mean, we know if we want it bad enough, then we'll get it. So I mean, if you have the information, you have the resources, there's really no excuse not to keep going. I mean, and that's where you can get all that at the chamber.
And you know, I'm sorry, Ross, when you do it yourself, you have more of appreciation for it than when somebody just does it for you.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, when you do it yourself, you can help somebody else.
Yes.
Now you become not just a member, but you become an asset to the chambers, because you can take the knowledge and information that you learned here, get other members in, share it, and then help them do the same thing that you do. You be like, hey, look, everybody was in somebody else's position at one time. Everybody had a start. So I started in construction. I started at the bottom. So, you know, when I know I had a start, so when I meet somebody young in construction and they want to learn, I see myself. I'm like, oh man, I remember when I was here. I didn't have that. Hey, listen, join the chambers. We're going to get you plugged in where you need to be plugged in. When I give out my business card, which, you know, I'll give my business card to people who, definitely if you're a member here, but if you genuinely need it, I give you my business card. And once I give it to you, they say, I'm going to call you. And my response to that is, it's free to talk to me. You can call me anytime. If I'm busy, that's the only time I don't answer. You know, but it's free to have a conversation with me, especially if you're a member firm with the chambers. You can call me anytime, ask me any question. I'm not going to do all the work for you. Like I have. Well, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, I will. I had one guy that called me. He wanted to bid on some stuff, and I told him, yeah, I'll help you with the bid. I said, he was like, okay, I'm going to come by your house now and bring the bid packet. Well, come on. I'm out in the backyard just tinkering with some cars. Come on. Came over, he bought the bid packet. He was like, okay, I'm going to leave it with you to fill out. I said, no. That's not how it works, buddy. I said, this is what you need. You need to go through this, do this, this, and this, this, and this. I said, call the company, find out what they charge to do that. Put that in your bid. Hey, this company charged this for this. This is what this is going to cost. Add everything up, and that's how you get your bottom line cost. I said, I can tell you how to do it. I'm not going to do it for you. Yeah, but we're going to make a bunch of money. No, we're not. You're going to make a bunch of money off of it because I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to do the work for you. You're going to have to do the work. Well, I got the paperwork. You're absolutely right. Thank you for stopping by. And I went back to work.
It's a process, you know? It's a process. And even, I mean, if someone did give you everything and you just so happen to get there without having to go through the steps, it's only a matter of time before you either get exposed or not be able to do the job correctly, and then you're going to be back at square one. So you can't skip the stages. You can't skip the process. But you can help yourself out, save a lot of years, save a lot of headaches by connecting with people and joining organizations like this one.
You can't get the home plate without hitting the ball.
Exactly.
And you
Well,
can't
you're
get the
gonna say
home
that.
plate without going through
First, second, and third.
base.
I like to sum it up as information
Mhm.
plus knowledge
Mhm.
equals education.
Mm-hmm.
When I came on board, I was like pre-K,
Mhm.
knew nothing.
Mhm.
I've been able to take my graduation hat off and throw it in the air
Mhm.
and celebrate.
Yeah.
Information plus knowledge equals education.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
You
chamber.
forgot something though. You forgot
Oh,
one.
what
Yeah,
it
it's
is?
a
What
real-
else you got?
I was thinking about the same thing.
Okay.
There's
Start
one
with
more
an A.
thing you gotta do.
What?
The A.
Start with an A.
You gotta apply it.
Gotta apply it.
That's true.
Information and
That's
knowledge
true.
is cool.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But without
That's
application, you don't get any results.
Apply it.
You don't drop them seeds in the ground, you're not
Well,
gonna
now
get
that's
a
so true,
product.
gentlemen. That's
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah, that's a big part.
Yep.
Just apply. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much said what I was gonna say. I was just gonna say the same thing. But
Application.
the application,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
so many people got the knowledge and it's
Yeah.
all up here.
And they don't
But-
apply it.
And you know what I think that is though? Not to get off track, but I think it's fear. You
Yeah.
know,
It is.
I think
It is.
I think a lot of people, for one, you said something earlier, and I can attest to it. It's just knowing that you're worthy. If you want to be in business and you have a great idea, and it's a good thing, just go for it. I mean, you knowing that you're worthy to have it, that's the first step. If you know that you're worthy, and then that alleviates all that fear. You know,
False evidence appearing
being
real.
real. You know, I mean, and once you get into it, you realize I was scared for nothing. You know, people ain't gonna hurt me. People ain't gonna bite me. It's just, fear is what we have to conquer when we're in business.
And it's amazing how we let that fear overtake us when we stepped out and did so many other things
Mhm.
that sometimes were harmful,
Yeah.
not beneficial,
Yeah.
and we had less fear about doing those.
It's the
Things.
newness of it. It's the not knowing
The unknown.
and scared to
It's
fail
a
and all these things.
misperception. It's a
Yeah.
misperception.
Yeah. So just go for it. Try.
It's an unpleasant, often strong emotion caused by anticipation or
Oh, boy.
awareness of danger.
There you go. Them words got out on that one.
Wow, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
he didn't
Pronunciation.
stumble at all. He didn't
Pronunciation.
stumble at all.
Yeah.
Can you say that again, Dr. Howard?
No. An unpleasant, often strong emotion
Mhm.
caused by anticipation or the awareness of danger.
Mm.
And a lot of times, the awareness of danger is a misconception.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
And the misconception comes where it keeps you from pushing forward.
Mhm.
Fear will keep you in a box.
Paralyzed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paralyze you.
Mhm.
And it's gonna. The thing about it, you're gonna keep growing frustration because you know what you want to do, but you're scared to do it. But your soul is trying to reach out. You
Yeah.
know, and it's kind of like, just do it, and you know you can kill two birds with one stone. Just do it, and you're gonna. The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be. You'll get to a point to where you're a pro now,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, we did it.
Yeah, and in the English language, fear is two words. It's a noun and a verb.
Mm.
The verb is the part where you're scared and you won't move forward. The
Mhm.
noun part is the first definition that I gave.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it falls under two categories. The same word, same exact word.
Mhm.
I'm in the education system
Mhm.
on my way out.
Mhm.
But I tell especially our young men when they say, oh, I tried. I'm going to try. No. No try. That leaves the avenue for failure and for you to have an excuse to say, I tried.
Mhm.
Get it done.
Get it done.
Just get it done.
Yeah. Somebody
Even-
told. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Somebody told me a while back, and it stuck with me. It was like, if you wanted it bad enough, you'll have it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have it, it's because you don't want it bad enough.
Yeah, and that's true because I say from time to time, if we want it, if we really want it, we find a way.
Yeah.
If not, we make an excuse.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Dignified life.
Yes.
If your
yes.
why outweighs your want,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Mhm.
Why do you want this?
Yeah. I mean,
Your why has to outweigh your want. You know?
yeah. The
And-
power
and-
of the mind is godly. The
Yeah.
power of the mind is godly. If we fix something in our mind, it really don't. If we can conjure it up in our thoughts, it's possible. It can happen. You know. So, yeah.
Hope.
Some smart people.
Yes, yes, on both sides of us, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
substance of
Yeah.
things hoped for.
Yeah.
Hope
And
is
ev-
hope is
Evidence,
strong.
yeah.
Hope is strong.
Yes.
Mm.
Substance means that without this particular ingredient, it would not exist.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you have hope, you have the capacity
Mm-hmm.
for faith.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a second part to it. It says it's the evidence of things not seen.
Yeah.
Meaning that it's in the future.
Mhm.
Things that are not seen come from a different place. It's not present, it's not past, it's in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So that means as long as you have faith, as long as you have hope,
Mm-hmm.
then you have a future.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you have hope, you have a capacity for faith. And with faith, you guarantee a future. So it's deep.
You want to pass the collection plate?
Yeah, yeah.
Where are the clothes?
Okay, let me thank our sponsors again while we having another laugh moment. Laugh moment. May podcast sponsor again was MD Anderson Canceled Out Cancer Center. So they put a line straight through the cancer. They promoted they're sponsoring the whole month of May. We appreciate MD Anderson. Listen, we appreciate you guys for sponsoring us. We appreciate you and thank you, University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center. They're the leader in cancer and patient care, research, education, and prevention. On May the 28th, they're going to be right here on the show. I think they're going to do virtual, but they'll be a part of our podcast on May the 28th. It'll be Dr. Miguel Rodriguez Biggest and their community relations manager, Jeanette Lestrick. I got it right 3 times.
They're going to join us to discuss the importance of the colon screening, the colon cancer screening, and they're going to also share information about other programs and services that MD Anderson offers to the greater Houston community. So we're looking forward to May the 28th, and again, we thank them for the month of May. And like I said, again, if you would like to sponsor the podcast, we accept sponsorship from, pretty much anybody. So if you want to be a sponsor for the podcast, please feel free to reach out to us and contact us 832-875-3977. Again, that's 832-875-3977. This has been your Let's Talk Business podcast. We winding down for our gala that's coming up.
Gala.
The VIP soiree May the 14th and the gala actually May the 15th. We still have tickets for sale. Please call, purchase your tickets. You don't want to miss this event. You do not want to miss this event. You want to bring all your friends out and make sure they stay in line because it's your day, but bring your friends with
Thank
you.
you.
We're going to have a great time, and they told me that I'm supposed to MC, so I'll make sure.
They told you that?
Yeah, that's what I was told. I was told I was supposed to MC.
What do you think about that?
I'm bringing my script for you, okay?
I'm gonna have some jokes. I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm not telling y'all what I'm wearing, but I'm gonna be clean. I think so. I'm gonna try to be clean.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this was our Let's Talk Business podcast on May the 7th, Friday. Man, it is May already.
Yes.
May. It's
Yeah.
finna get hot in Houston.
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all for coming out. Oh, man, I can never forget GMT Radio. www.gmtradio.com. My boy Nice. Hey, listen, if you're doing anything media, you want to record a record, you want to record a song, you want to do a video, anything radio, anything TV, gmtradio.com. Go to your Apple store, go to your Google Play Store, download the app, GMT Radio, check them out. They have TV shows, they have live TV. They do everything over here. Hey, they call him Nice for a reason, because he's nice with it. So, without
Nice with
GMT, we would not be able to do this podcast. They make sure that this podcast gets done. So GMT Radio again. I always have to plug them when I'm in here. I got to make sure I don't forget. Blame it to my head and not my heart, because we wouldn't be able to do this without them. So, does anybody else have anything to add?
See you at the gala.
See you at the gala.
See you at the gala. Thank y'all
Wear
for
your
having me.
sunglasses, Howard, because I'll be shining.
No, she didn't
I'm
say
a shining star.
that. Rising star.
Okay.
Rising and shining. Huh?